Hey everyone, welcome to Freedom Acquisition. I'm very honored, proud, and happy to have you here, and today we are going to start our journey together. So, welcome to Freedom Acquisition once again. In this module, we'll be walking through everything that you need to know as a new member of the family. So, let's start with our vision. Our vision for the Freedom Formula is simple. We want to make client acquisition easy. And we believe that client acquisition should be easy for business owners who deserve it to be. And by business owners who deserve it to be, I mean people like you who want to solve a problem, who want to sell something, who want to serve people, and who want to help them in something, but they are struggling to do it because of client acquisition. And we want to make client acquisition easy for you. Now, freedom acquisition is our mission, and it's designed to facilitate the manifestation of our vision. It's designed to grow into the biggest family of high ticket online business owners, centralized around solving the problem of client acquisition once and for all. And as a member of this family, I can guarantee you that your dreams will not be hindered by client acquisition, nor will your ability to practice your talent and help people. Now, walking through the principles, as a family, we operate with specific principles in mind. Sharing is caring. So, we'll be collaborating, we'll be doing things together, we operate as a family. And let's say after some time, we even build a community. So, we'll be adding you in that. So, we want you to collaborate and we want to share what you find with the people around you. The second principle is to keep it simple. We try our best to remove complexity. That is one of our principle in Freedom Formula as well, and we want you to go in the same way. We want you to remove complexity and get more with less. Working hard, staying consistent, and doing the work. That is one very important principle. And then focus. We want you to do one thing at a time. We also want you to make it fun so that you don't think client acquisition is like this big rock in the way. It is not. We want you to have fun and we don't want you to stress about it. And the last one is win. Do whatever it takes to succeed. These principles underpin the culture of our family. Freedom Formula is a place to share, keep stuff simple, work hard, focus, have fun, and win. Now, talking about the freedom acquisition methodology, it focuses on five things. If you fix these five things, client acquisition becomes easy. The first one is paradigm. By paradigm, I mean the way you look at something. We want you to see acquisition for what it is, and we want you to have a crystal clear clarity for making decisions. Then comes mindset. We want you to become he or she who can achieve your goals and make client acquisition easy. Because in order to reach your goal, and whatever your goal may be, to reach $10,000 a month or to reach $100,000 a month, we need you to become the person who is capable enough of making ten or $100,000 a month, right? And that's where this thing comes in. Then closing, we want you to learn how to close deals extremely well. Appointment setting, we want you to learn how to book appointments, that too extremely well. And finally, removal, we want you to remove yourself from the client acquisition process so you as a business owner can work on the business instead of working in the business. Now, coming to the objectives, based on this methodology, we have five objectives for freedom acquisition. The first one is that you correct your paradigm, you correct the way you look at things and how you perceive them. We want you to transform into he or she who can achieve the goal that you have in mind. We want to turn you into a closing expert. We want to turn you into an appointment booking expert. And we want you to remove yourself from the client acquisition process. This is the natural order you must follow to make freedom acquisition work for you. And here is a macro to-do list. First, we are going to complete acquisition commencement. This is extremely important. This is like the foundations. Then we want you to complete self-purity. This is also very important because this transforms your paradigm and this transforms you as a person. And without this, I don't think so any piece of copy, any outbound, inbound, or paid system can help you. If you don't get this right, you're done. Then we want you to complete sales mastery so that you know how you can close the deals which you're going to get. Then we want you to build the outbound systems. Then we want you to build the inbound systems. And eventually, we want you to build the paid systems as well. I know once again you might not want or you think you don't need the theory or the mindset and things like that. I cannot stress the importance of acquisition commencement and self purity. You might think I just need the right piece of copy or just show me the automations and I'll be fine. Wrong. Copies, automations, and these shiny objects, they do not fix a business. Paradigms do. Acquisition commencement and self purity, just these two modules, they will account for 80% of your success here. And the contents of acquisition commencement and self purity took me over 14,000 hours of studying and roughly 6 months of building. You can consume and install what took me 4 years and 14,000 hours to learn in just 30 or 40 hours. Now, coming to the support mechanism, you basically have a person assigned to you. You can contact them at any time. But let's say after this program or after the training is done, if you still need help, we are here for you. But before asking for help or support with the system, acquisition system that we are going to install later on, you need to have watched or attended acquisition commencement and self purity in full. You must have watched all videos and trainings relevant to the system that you are questioning about, and then you must have all the relevant documents like the metrics, the trackers, the documents, etc. that we are going to give you. You must have all of them ready. If you are asking for help, make sure you're bringing the full picture so that we can help you in the best way possible. Not talking about the inbound, outbound, or ads. How are we going to do this? How should you move forward? With the appointment booking systems, here is how I would recommend you build them. I would recommend you start with 2 outbound systems, pick 2 out of like 7 that we have, and build them out so that you can start booking appointments as soon as possible. This is like getting an instant gratification, right? And after this, we want you to build the entirety of inbound module. Although it will take like 3 to 6 months before anything actually happens with it, but with inbound, when it rains, it pours. Leads and leads and leads would be coming to you on themselves. You'll have to hire sales rep to handle them all, and they would be already warmed up, so it would be so easy to close them. Once you have established a proof of concept with outbound, say like you're booking 5 calls a day consistently, you can run ads. Only turn to ads when you can spend like $100 to $200 a day, or let's say you're working with Indian clients, so you can go for like $50 to $100 a day. And even if you lose it all, you're ready for it. Not that you will lose it, but this is the best way to qualify people who want to run ads, right? Because ads take testing and things like that. Now, coming to the productivity tools, one thing that I want you all to do is I want you all to set up your Google Calendar. I'll be showing you how to do that, and we will be doing that later on in the Calendly setup as well. But for now, let's just try to do it. Let me just give you a brief overview. Google Calendar is like a beast, so I want you to do it. I want you to install in your iPhone or your Android phone that you have to, and basically like this, make a Google Calendar. Now what you can do here is you can just list out all the things. So let's say you sleep at like 10, and let's say you wake up, let me just edit this from here. Let's say you sleep at 10 and let's say you wake up at 6 every day, 6 a.m. So that, and we are going to do it all day, and not all day, we are going to repeat it daily, because that's like you sleep daily, right? And in that case, it would be here every single day. So like this, I want you to set up your calendar if you can. Otherwise, we'll be teaching you that in the later module as well. Just be ready to block out all the times that you have, so that basically you have everything in control and you know what you're going to do next. You have all the appointments and everything scheduled. This is one thing. We'll be talking about this later as well. After this, I have the CEO task priority list. For now, if you are a complete beginner, if you're just starting out, if you're not making any money from your agency or business, this might not be 100% applicable for you. But let's say you're already earning money from your business, you're like, this is your full-time thing. In that case, I think this is also one thing you should have a look on. And basically what this right here is our task priority list. As a CEO, you should only be investing your time in doing things which are either bringing you over $10,000 per hour, $100,000 per hour, or $1 million per hour. Anything below this, even let's say $1,000 per hour. Anything below this could be outsourced, and these are the things which you should never get involved in. Now here, one more thing which comes into play is paradigm. So it's not necessary that everyone would be aligned to these things. For example, traveling. For me, I think traveling is not my thing because I want to build an empire out of it, right? And nothing big in this world came from a laptop and sitting at a beach in Thailand, right? We need to work day in, day out to build something big. And that's why these are some things which are not ideal for me. Some of these might be ideal for you, because let's say your goal is just to make like $10,000 a month. In that case, traveling is something you can achieve, right? You can go and sit on a beach in Thailand with your laptop and you can achieve it. But let's say you want to build something big with your business. In that case, you should definitely go through it. It would be linked in a PDF that we'll be providing you. And along with it, these are basically the things that you as a business owner should be doing. You should be making brilliant, flawless big decisions. You should be creating incentive structures, allocating capital, company restructuring, finding long-term partnerships, hiring genius roles, extreme innovation, building systems and machines, setting strategy and direction, coming up with a new strategy, deep mindset or shadow work, hanging out with mega successful people, establishing principles and cultures for the company, and things like that. Anything below 10,000 or $1,000 per hour could be outsourced, like creating YouTube thumbnail or video editing, or maybe email copywriting, or DM outreach, or cold calling, or recording looms, or lead sourcing, or email outreach, or driving, cleaning, cooking. All of these things are something you should not really be investing your time into, because as a business owner, I want you to achieve as much success as you can. And for that, you will have to create an importance of your time to this point where you know if you're investing your time here, is the ROI higher or not, right? So in that case, these are the things I would recommend you go through these, and you make, maybe you add some of these, you maybe change some of these and things like that. In order to make any changes in this, what I need you to do is I need you to click on file and I need you to make a copy, and in that case you will be able to edit all of these, right? So that is one thing. Now when this is done, we are going to talk about the war map. This is one thing which I have been using for years now, and it has changed my life. This war map right here, let me show what it looks like. So this is basically a macro scope of your year. It has all the months from January, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, with all the days, with all the quarters. Then there are months, and these are like the microscopes or things like that. So basically what you can use it to do is, let's say you want to develop a new strategy for your business. So for example, this yellow color right here, or let me add a new color here. Let's say the screen color, and this would be strategy development, right? So now let's say you want to do it from 1st August till, let's say, 15th, right? So we'll be marking it green. In this case, you will have a rough idea of like the next 6 months of your life, what you're going to do. Let's say you have a marriage and family and you want to go there, you'll be marking it like this, and then you'll be doing this right here, and like this. You'll know that these are the days you can't do something. And then right here, let's say these are the days when you want to test a new system. So you'll be going here, you'll be going here, and you'll be typing test a new system. So like this, you will have a clear understanding of what you basically are doing and what you are going to do for the rest of the year. So this is basically how this thing works. Basically for the macroscope, so I would want you to at least like fill it up for the next 3 months if you have any idea of what your major plans are. If not, now you can use it. Once again, you can make a copy by going to the make a copy thing, and then these right here are the monthly planners or the daily planners, right? So let's say for the month of June, let's say from 3rd, I want to have classes for freedom acquisition. I want to record a class, right? Class recording. So in this case, what I would do is I would type it here. Then let's say this one is like an introduction recording. So let's say I was not able to do it today, I would control X and I would control V at here. And in this case, I'll basically like things would stack up and you'll know when it's the right time to do something and you'll have a good idea of what you're going to do. So this is also one very important thing that I would want you guys to set up, because it has changed my life. It definitely will help you as a business owner as well. Now right here you can write the main objectives of this month that you have, and you can also add any notes that you want to do. So this thing right here, definitely worth it. I know this may sound like childish or things like that to you, but as a business owner you want to plan out your time in advance. You want to understand the importance of your time, because your time is creating the value around you, right? Your time is creating an impact in the world, and that's why it's very important, and that's why it's very important to maintain your time, to take care of it, and to plan it in advance. And that's why war maps comes into play, right? That's one thing. Now after this we have a daily planner. It is my personal daily planner. You can definitely once again edit it by going to file and making a copy, and you can change things. For example, I start my day at like 7 and I finish it at like 9:30. So basically I have this thing here, because what happens is most of the time we find ourselves procrastinating, and that happens because we don't know what we are going to do. So let's say you have one work right here, and that would be recording this module. Let's say this is my life, I want to be recording this module, and now I finish it at like 9:30. Now I have no idea what I'm going to do, and in that case I will find myself doing something which is not going to give me a return, right? I might be doom scrolling on Instagram or watching some random YouTube videos or some series on Netflix. And in order to not do that, I will try my best to plan out my day in as much detail as I can. I want you to plan out your day in advance and then like write down the date here. So these are like printables. You can get prints of these. I have like hundreds of these in my house. And then I want to I want you to write here how many hours were you productive, what was your focus like. So like focus basically out of 100%, your focus could never be 100%. On very good days when you are like very productive, it could be like 80%, and on days where you just did a little bit of work, it might be like 20-30%. So I want you to do that. And then output is basically what your main objectives were, and were you able to achieve them or not. Did you do more than what you wanted to do, or did you do less than what you wanted to do? And based on that, I want you to have an output rating here, and then give yourself a final rating of the day. So this is like, how do you feel about your productivity, right? And in that case you will have a clear understanding, and with time you will have more and more data to see how you're improving. Right now, right here is the productivity inventory. There are three things that you can write down here, and then like you can check them off. So like these are going to be your main three tasks of the day. Now I want you to do this at the end of the day, and you'll be writing how could I improve. Once again, this looks like something which a child studying in pre-nursery or LKG would do, but the thing is, we want to keep things very simple here, and we want to change your paradigm, right? And in that case, I want you to put your trust in me, and I want you to do what we have done and how we grew, so that you can do it as well, right? So basically at the end of the day, analyzing this, you can write how could you improve. You can write your distractions. So let's say one of your biggest distraction today was Instagram, right? So you can either choose to delete it, or you can either choose to turn off the notifications and things like that, right? And then here you're going to write calls booked / calls conducted. And basically that is because as a business owner for this point of time, and for this situation that you're in, your main concern is going to be calls booked and calls conducted. For now, if you have not installed any systems, of course, so in that case you can just like ignore it for now. But let's say you start booking calls or anything, you will be writing them here as well, because that for now is your main task, right? So that is basically it for this introduction part. Please take care of all of these things that I have given you, because these have worked for me, and I am very sure that these will work for you. That is it from my side for this video. I'll see you in the next one.